You got in the press conference, podium competitive, but on the other side, the flip side of the coin was he was gutted. He was devastated at that victory chance of Rossi. And when you think he's like, what, only 7 victories away from equaling Jacopo Agostini's record.
Just lifted himself up into 13th place overall. Can Valentino Rossi?
2018, where it's been Dovizioso versus Marquez and Honda versus Ducati. You can throw Yamaha, you can throw Suzuki.
There's an extra tyre in the allocation. I'd like to know about that. But also, look.
And we had no chance to do a test before. That's why we came with the 4 specification. One more front, one more rear. So when it's like this, you generate more temperature.
Racing out there, they're looking at some flags fluttering briefly over the top of the moment.
He's hoping for a solid weekend. He's just up ahead of Andrea Iannone, who's up in 8th, the fastest to jump start. But that's another big bunch of points that he's lost, and he can't really afford any,
because he blew another great opportunity to score some decent points, which he needed badly after all the turmoil of Termas, when she's only on a 1-year deal alongside Andrea Dovizioso next year. Ducati made it crystal clear that the options are in my mind. I'm thinking about Danilo Petrucci and his results and where I'm at in terms of my results.
Cameramen, nice looking bit of kit that. Will it do the trick though? That's the most important thing. It's been a slow
that we have a swing arm attachment and we need a whole shot device. He said clearly, Ducati not putting those gadgets on their motorcycles, back in impressions and say, yes, I think this is better. You can give that to Maverick Vinales on your picture right now. Give that to Valentino
at the moment. So we could be joining him in the low 138s, of course. 3-time winner in the Premier class here, 2000, and a Honda.
Well, interesting, Steve. No surprise at the start of this session. Lorenzo went out there on the soft Michelin front tyre.
There were too many people that weren't on the sauce on Sunday night in Austin, to be quite honest.
Well, guilty as charged, Your Honour. Yes, rider. Up 3 spots to 11th. Those decisive moments. Yeah, just mentioning Lorenzo started this session on that soft at the corners, corner entry and be aggressive like Cal Crutchlow and Marc Marquez are. They very, very rarely use a soft front. And this
into what is actually going on with Maverick Vinales and his side of the Yamaha garage. It's been a nightmare start to the season, Frank. The penalty loop twice, which incidentally here this weekend is at turn 13. Maverick Vinales thought that they'd actually put that into action, so he did 2.
Completely deserted him. Not sure how many ladders Joan Mir's walked under of late, but of course he had the tyre problem in Argentina. A bit of discomfort, and we mentioned the fact that we were suspicious of perhaps some arm pump issues. Simon Crape has been down 2 pram at Ducati.
It's the start finish straight in the back straight here. They're not particularly long.
Rest for the wicked. Aleix Espargo finally does nudge himself then inside the top 10. He had a good reference ahead of him.
Well, free practice 1, something's certainly not quite clicking. There's a bit of heat, significantly warmer for free practice 2 later on. As you see here, a good lap coming in from Franco Morbidelli. Great result there.
He was dead last and nowhere. Really struggled his toughest weekend in Motogp last year. And as we say,
and near here with a time that could put him into the top 5. Stefan Bradl's also going well. Improvement.
Yeah, caught up with Joan Mir briefly yesterday. His media debrief said he's really surprised. Rinja Kota-Winner's gone second, and Morbidelli strikes straight back. Not enough to depose Marc Marquez from the top of the leaderboard. Is being launched here. Blue flag's being waved just to warn Happy Siren. Lorenzo's on a really good lap. He's up by nearly 3.
Lorenzo, who has been absent all season so far, about to deliver the fastest time he is, a 38.045.
Now is your top Yamaha and top rookie in 4th place. Brilliant by the Frenchman. Marquez does improve. He gets down to a 1 for the series crack at the top 6. Great to see for Nakagami because he's a top quality rider.
Absolutely right. Can't argue with that. We're on board. Final sector. Was he making a bit of a mess of that last bit? No, he wasn't. He's the first into the 137s. A 37.9.
Yeah, these are impressive lap times, Steve. As you mentioned, that 37.94.
Attack across the line. He doesn't quite manage it, but what a brilliant session. Fantastic stuff there from him. Well, now that would be a surprise at the end of free practice 1 if a Ducati tops the time sheets.
By him, Dovizioso 5th and Marc Marquez had another nibble at the best lap time, and he got his horrible run on the factory. KTM continues. He's taken a tumble at turn number 11. Now that has set the fastest lap of the session. He was glued to the exhaust pipe of the man who's running close for the World Championship over the last 10. Marc Marquez fires that Honda away. One of the Petronas Yamahas was pumping P3, did Andrea Dovizioso. So solid and steady start, as you'd expect from the Italian.
Big old Tash there for said he got one vision. Jorge Lorenzo into pit lane. A brilliant session for Jorge.
Chassis, I believe, from Simon Crafer. He'll do a bit more digging and we'll find out and bring more on that one in.
Up, and that will be not just pleasing for Roman Arene and Honda, but also for the man himself as well.
Yeah,
Jorge,
isn't it? And that's exactly what that session was, a 138.150. Just a couple of